from bricks, Knox finest.
Yeah, yo. We live, yeah. Knox finest. Yeah, we live,
Yo, welcome to the 7th Letter Podcast. He is I and I am him, the letter G. Glad to be here with you because you took your time out to be here with me. So check this out. My oldest daughter is leaving for college and I'm happy for her, but I'm afraid of outside of the bubble that I've created for my children. I'm afraid that she'll finally come to the realization that this is a cruel place. And she been through it with us. When me and my wife are struggling, she was in it. You know what I mean? As much as I guess a adolescent could allow, you know what I mean? Would allow her to understand what was happening, but she took it like a trooper, and I understand that that's why she's more rugged than a lot of kids that's her age. A lot of times, my mom used to try to do the same thing to us, and my brother and I would tell her, like, yo, you did a good job, Mom. Like, you know, like, we're good kids. We good people. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about it. Like, the foundation is laid. You know, we going to be all right. We're good. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. You know? So we went to lunch today, and I didn't make it about myself. But what I did was just try to drop the last few jewels that I had left to give her as she ventures into this brand new world where everything's new and everything starts to count today. Everything starts to count right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you do from now on, it's on your jacket. It matters. Like, all these decisions are yours, and you have to stand on it like a rock and deal with the consequences, good or bad, that come from it. She's pretty level-headed, and she understands that. She reminded me of one thing I did want to leave her with, I guess, before she goes into the world, is that I did not want her to lose her edge and her. And what I mean by edge, I mean that chip that I see on her shoulder, where she wants to do really well, and if she gets a C, she literally like loses her mind. And I'm like, and I was raised where my mother said, yo, you get a C. All you need is I just want you to pass. You know what I'm saying? And I went on through the early parts of my life with that attitude if I wasn't interested in it. Like, no kid is necessarily interested in school, and I wasn't the exception. So I got my C, so my mother shut up, you know? And then when I got to college, I realized, like, yo, my life is really, really hard because of that behavior that's just doing enough to get by if I didn't care too much about it, not having any solutions, complaining. And then I just turned over a new leaf. Like, I'm not going to complain. I have a job. I'm going to treat it like a job. I'm not going to treat it like it's my business and I got all the answers and I don't like this and I don't have any solutions. I'm just going to complain. And I just shut my mouth, and I created a certain reputation for myself. And I became very, very, very impatient with people who didn't do the same and who complained but had no solutions, and just let things happen to them and hate their lives so much, but just complained about it and did nothing about it with no solution. And when I realized that the solution was within me, then I began to change my behavior and start putting my best foot forward in other avenues, like scholastics. And I always want to keep that with her. I want her to never, ever try to understand why someone is a certain way if they are. I was looking at this interview about Kobe Bryant, and I think one of his coaches asked him, like, why are you so much of an asshole? He was like, listen, I'm gonna tell you why. You really want to know? He said, after I wake up, I come to the game 3 hours before the game. I practice. I stay afterwards. I work out. I practice. These guys come in 5 minutes before meetings, leave 2 minutes after practice. I don't trust this motherfucker. What you think I want to pass him? I ain't passing to him because he don't got no respect for me. Like, I'm the one that if we lose, that this all falls on, and this is the respect you show me. You come in 10 minutes early, right before practice. You leave 2 minutes after practice is over. You're not putting in no work. So how can I trust you? And that's what I told her. Like, yo, if you ever want to, never try to deal with people that aren't giving you their best. So if we live in this world together, right? And I'm putting my best foot forward, and the next motherfucker not, then you don't really deserve my time or my air. You don't deserve it. Perfect example. One time, me and my boys, we was running. Now I run, and they don't. But one of my other friends, one kind of works out, and the other one don't. It was his first day. So we running around, we stopping every mile, doing our pull-ups, push-ups, and dips. And both of them doing fine. And we get around the third time, we go do our next circuit of our pull-ups, push-ups, and dips. And my other boy like, yo, man, this is first day. Don't kill him. And homeboy just was like, word? And he stopped. When I tell you that he was floating through it, once we gave him a exit route, he took it. And that's what most people do. And I never, ever want my kids to do that shit. Don't take the exit route, man. Ain't no exit route, yo. Unless you like dying, feeling like, yo, he stopped and looked like he was about to die. He was floating before somebody gave him an exit. Don't take the exit, man. That's your default. Our default is going to always take the easy way out. Don't be that. And that's my message today, man. Like, yo, we in this to win this. My family, my kids is going to be all right because they have all the tools that I feel is important to survive in this world. Respect everyone. Respect is earned, not given. But on the front, that don't run around not trusting people, but just if they show you something, that's how you carry them. All right. So if a motherfucker's a liar, expect them to lie. If a motherfucker's a thief, expect them to steal. Okay. And it's your choice to keep them in your lives at any level you want to. Everybody has friends for certain situations. I got a lot of people that I don't fuck with on the daily. I don't even talk to them. I see them at the cookout though, because friends is for certain things. You got the friend for the cookout. You got the friend that you go play ball with. You got the friend you work out with. You got the friend that you laugh. You got the friend that you talk to every day. But you ain't gotta rock with them every day. Not everybody. I got my wife. That's my number one. We gonna be here. We got my mom. I trust these two people. Those are the two people that I trust the most. And I trust my daughters. Both my daughters, I trust them the most because I know they will never do anything to hurt me. Never. And I'm not selfish. That I make about me because I'm insecure in those aspects. Like, to protect my heart because it's a good heart to have. You know what I'm saying? I'm good to you if you're good to me. I gave you the shirt off my back. But if you fuck me, hell's coming with it. All right? So the 7th Letter podcast has become a weekly rant, but I really enjoy doing this because it helps me get out a lot of energy that I didn't get out in the gym. I just left the gym. I did chest and biceps today and some ab workout, so I feel real good. Just came back from Aruba and Curaçao. Aruba's nice, but Curaçao is beautiful. It's a beautiful place, y'all. Like, I'm telling you, man, I know everybody's gonna love the commercial Aruba. It's a beautiful place. The people are nice too. But one thing I noticed about Aruba is that the people from Aruba shit on the people of Curaçao really, really bad. And once I got to Curaçao, it was beautiful. I was comfortable. I felt like I lived there. Everybody was just cool and nice to me. And he took our travel guy took us everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was in the hood, we was outside, we saw all the waters, all the lakes, all the land. He was really, really nice to my wife and I. He dropped us off he picked us up at our hotel in the morning. He dropped us off at the airport. And he was a really, really cool guy, man. Really, really cool guy. The guy in Aruba, that took us on a tour of Aruba. He was the two guys were really, really nice. You know what I'm saying? They treated the tourists really good. I understand it's incentivized in a certain way, but I can kind of see through it and I can see genuine. I can read genuine anyway. Like, if a person's genuine with me, that's my weak spot. Person that's genuine, you know, but being a genuine person on the encounter, I mean, for what it's worth, I love it, you know. I love it. I just love it. Like a person with a genuine smile, a sincere one, like, I fuck with that, man. And I just felt that on both islands. Like, it was really, really nice. I really had a good time. My wife and I, it was our 3rd anniversary. We've been together forever, but we just decided to get married 3 years ago. You know, that was my fault. But yeah, man, it's school starting again for the kids. Oh yeah. I mean, I remember telling y'all earlier on, I got accepted into the MBA program at the school. So we had to do these modules, and I'm like, damn, these shit's hard as hell. I don't understand it. But I was still finishing up my MSN for nursing. And then I realized, like, damn, this shit, yo, this shit hard. I don't really understand it. So what I decided to do was go take an accounting and a business class at the county college that I graduated from. And I start class tomorrow. I'm excited, but I don't want to just get into the MBA program and not pass and not do well. I want to understand what I'm doing. I mean, they obviously assume that you know something about business and accounting and math, but I just want to be able to, like, I know nursing because I put in the work to learn it. And I'm the type of person that needs to have something taught to them. I need it taught to me. If it isn't taught to me, then I can't digest it correctly. So I just want to, you know, be really good. I want to do well. So I decided to go to the community college for a semester and then start the MBA program in January. And the university was okay with it. They're actually going to take some credits from the county college and bring it over. So I don't have to do the modules because I passed this. So I'm comfortable with that. And I'm very, very, very excited about my new venture in life. School has made me a better person, man. It just made me, it just completed the maturation. Like, I was always smart, but I wasn't educated. And having those two things are important. I remember my uncle telling me years ago, like, yeah, man, see, they're smart people, but they aren't educated. And one thing that education brings about is your ability to reason and formulate thoughts and put them together and weigh them against history and other situations that you may not have, you know, been through yourself, but you've read about it. You learn from old philosophers or old politicians or historical events, and you can apply them to your life. That's what education does for you. So, and it doesn't have to be a formal education either. It can be you self-educating yourself, but I'm not that person yet. I have self-educated in some aspects, but school helped me realize what was reputable and what was just some stuff that I didn't think I knew. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy at where I'm at now. Last few months I wasn't the happiest. I was kind of depressed. So I feel good right now, and I'm excited about what's going to happen next. And I hope you guys are doing the same with yourself. And I thank you guys for all the comments and watching and helping me out through this journey, because you guys have been a bigger help than you could ever imagine in my life, and I appreciate that. So like I said, man, read your books, read to your kids, go to the gym, eat 5-6 meals a day within your macro limits. Chill out with all the protein. Get your carbohydrates. They're good for you. It's the energy. Helps your brain work. Helps your body move. You know, all that. But y'all, I appreciate you guys, man. Thanks for watching.